I'm Candace Low. I'm in the biology department at San Francisco State University. I am a lecturer. I got my first lectureship, I think, while I was still a PhD student. So when I was a graduate student, it seemed like a really good opportunity. Hi, and you're?
David.
Oh, David. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
There's so much like natural ecology right in the middle of cities, and it's a platform. I actually can influence people to go do more and do the things that I was hoping to do. Integrate whatever concepts you guys can think of in class. It's where I find my worth and to be able to connect with students, and then all of a sudden I realize like this is the reason why I'm here, you know, despite the struggles. The stresses that academics go through is something I think that a lot of people in the general public don't quite understand. By the time I get online at 9:30, I've already been working for 2.5 hours. I had looked presentable for Zoom, and I had maybe half a cup of coffee. It's really the rehearsal phase and making sure everything is together and trying to improve on the class, just to keep it more dynamic for the online portion. Morning. My whole day, let's say yesterday, which was a teaching day, went from 7 a.m. till about 5, almost nonstop. I practice yoga pretty regularly, so at least I still had that external kind of way to avoid burning out. Vande Gurunam Chananara Vande Sandara Shita. This semester I'm having a harder time doing those things that kept my life balanced. And I think it is just every minute or hour is just sort of blurring into the other. There is no delineation of what the workday is. There's no understanding of what lecturers go through. Part of the bias against Asian female professors is that you're supposed to be nurturing, and if you don't produce, if you don't meet that expectation, then you're a bad professor and you're gonna do poorly. Whenever you see willow ecosystems or willow plants, you can be guaranteed that there's a lot of water running nearby. So we have the creek nearby, or some places where there's a high water table.
So if you could just let me fill them in on all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just wanted to remind them. This one male graduate student wanted me to help him with his research. What happened was he carried an expectation that I was supposed to help him. He would just get upset with me very quickly if there was something he didn't understand, but it was the level of disrespect in the classroom. Are you there? It was this one student, she's the one who made the comment. She's like, well, I think they're acting this way because you're just the lecturer. So it felt really crappy to know that I'm actually overextending myself, and to still, in the end, all it mattered was my position and how the university recognized me. It didn't matter that I'm actually at the top of my game for what I do.
It's outside HSS right now.
So what's happening right now with the contract and the impasse and the inability to negotiate a fair wage for lecturers, it plays into that. It's sending a message, you're just a lecturer. We don't care what you do for the students.
They're going to succumb and they're all going to die. They're not just...
We have some problems here. Faculty are not getting paid enough for what they do or for living in the Bay Area.
As you may know, we did not ask for any funding for compensation last year in the budget that was just passed. We were amidst a global pandemic, and we were focused on trying to survive, frankly. And
he was denying our reality of how important it is to actually get this raise. And then meanwhile, he was justifying the 10% raises for presidents who are getting in the 400 range.
If we are substantially out of sync with the rest of the nation, then that limits our pool. In addition, we have lost talented leaders from time to time, with CSU's compensation as one important factor.
I mean, I don't know how that translates to students, right? Like, let's just bring in more money so that we can pay the administration more. So how do you do that? Well, you get cheaper the cheaper labor. I'm hoping that other people see why it's important to stay in solidarity. We need the students to be in solidarity with us. The students need to demand that their professors are paid what they're worth.